During times of war, take time to remember that human life is a gift and not something that can be trifled with. How enemies put aside their differences on the Christmas truce of 1914, bringing compromise to conflict. This is the Christmas truce of 1914.
During World War I, on and around Christmas Day 1914, the sound of rifles firing and shells exploding faded in a number of places along the Western Front in favor of holiday celebrations in the trenches and gestures of goodwill between enemies. Starting on Christmas Eve, many German and British troops sang Christmas carols to each other across the lines, and certain points allied. Soldiers even heard brass bands joining Germans and their joyous singing. At the first light of dawn on Christmas Day, some German soldiers emerged from the trenches and approached the Allied lines across what is called a no man's land, calling out Merry Christmas in their enemy tongues. The men exchanged presents of cigarettes and plum puddings and sang carols and songs. They even played soccer. The so-called Christmas Truce of 1914 came only 5 months after the outbreak of war in Europe, and was one of the last examples of outdated notion of chivalry between enemies in warfare.
For 3 days we played football, 3 nights we drank and sang, till it came time to say farewell. Then we went to ground, each side fired 3 rounds, and just like that we all were back in hell. We were enemies one day, brothers the next. We shared photographs and beer and schnapps, jokes and cigarettes, and we showed the world that peace was not a dream. That Christmas 1914. 2 weeks later I was buried while the war ran on and on, till 30 million lost their lives. But don't weep for me beneath this poppy field, for I saw paradise before I died. We were enemies one day, brothers the next. We shared photographs and beer and schnapps, jokes and cigarettes, and I came to understand what Christmas means. That Christmas 1914. Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alles schläft, einsam wacht, nur das traute hochheilige Paar. Holde Knabe im lockigen Haar, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe.
During World War I, the soldiers on the Western Front did not expect to celebrate on the battlefield, but even a world war could not destroy the Christmas spirit.
Jenkins, Oakley, Knight. Ein Blitzer kommt! Ein Blitzer kommt!
Jim?
Jim, don't do it!
Halt! Er ist nicht bewaffnet! Nein, Otto!
My name is Jim. Mein Name ist Otto. Pleased to meet you, Otto. Freut mich. Rose, she's called. Schön, schön. Danke. Happy Christmas. Frohe Weihnachten.